MLB The Show has ball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Kansas City Royals and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Willie Estrella is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Paulo Orlando is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 away. With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road? Into the windup and the pitch. Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And with that, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about guys at the hot corner, the best in the league, we're looking at one of them right here. Gold Glove Award winner last year. Has as soft a hands as anybody in the league.
Grounded to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. The Orioles due up in the first. Ian Kennedy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, one of the areas where he's fared real well, when he gets into jams, he's able to get out of them. He has not allowed a lot of hits when guys are out in scoring position. He'll hope to continue that here in this one.
Number 23 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. But normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Kennedy's ready. Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
No doubt, one guy worth focusing on, El Toro, Pedro Alvarez. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seen the ball really well right now.
Adam Jones will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. One and two. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. Chris Davis will dig in. 1 for 4 with a triple in last night's game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Manny Machado will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple after 1. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, he had a little bit of a rough one yesterday, but this is a guy they're counting on. He's driven in 9 runs over his last 10 games.
He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. You get that feeling? That'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Lionel Traxler as he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Jones is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 6, the left fielder
Alex Gordon digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. In there at the knees, strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
batting 7.
Christian Colon will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Royals. Mark Trumbo will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The shortstop,
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A two-run homer for J.J. Hardy, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1. Into the box, Caleb Joseph, as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Number 16 will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. This is pulled into right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Number 23 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. To first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Escobar on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's Alcides Escobar will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. But therefore it is Davis. He spears it for the first out.
Second baseman
Omar Infante will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, you look at the numbers overall, and they're not good. And guess what he did yesterday? Not good. No hits.
Machado is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 16.
Paulo Orlando will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Shot back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Chris Davis will be the first to stand in here in the inning for Baltimore, with Manny Machado waiting to follow.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
Third baseman number 13.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Shot towards second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. He's around first, on his way to second now.
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Pedro Alvarez is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Kennedy pauses. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Mark Trumbo will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield fly rule will be in effect here. J.J. Hardy stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he is in there. Caleb Joseph will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Orioles leave him loaded.
Leading off for the Royals, first baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Kendrys Morales stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. High and deep to right center field. Jones looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Lionel Traxler.
Now to the plate, Lionel Traxler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Royals are able to knot things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th. Number 16 steps in now.
Leading off the 4th for the Orioles, second baseman, number 16.
Now here's a curveball by Kennedy. Good for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gordon's after it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting,
Number 23 will take his 3rd shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? 3rd time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. In now, Adam Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's the slider from Kennedy, good for strike one. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Alex Gordon heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Royals, the left fielder, number 4, Alex.
He's ready.
Gordon.
Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There you go. Back-to-back singles here to open up the inning, have him set up in a good position to break this deadlock.
Alcides Escobar will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. In to score, the runner from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's 4-2.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Omar Infante to stand in as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. For Escobar, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now needs a double play in the worst way. That's 4 straight hits now to start the inning. He just needs something to go his way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
First baseman,
check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Eric Hosmer will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
On the ground to the right side. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that.
Nice job right there hitting with the runner in scoring position. He just gets out in front and yanks this ball right through the hole. And that'll score that runner easily from third base.
Zach Lee is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Here's Kendrys Morales as he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. 1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Another run home to score in the inning, and it's not going to be charged to him, but still, he's got to find some way to get his guys out of this already.
Hanley Ramirez steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Hardy and into left center field for a base hit. One run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game.
And he continues to be a big part of their attack. With 2 more RBIs on the plate, that gives him 3 for the ball game, and they push that lead out a little wider.
Standing in now, Lionel Traxler, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Trumbo over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Alex Gordon will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Here's the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to left center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Third baseman number
in now,
24,
Christian Colon.
Christian Colon.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is the left fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Alcides Escobar steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a liner. but this will be foul. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Number 16 ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. But Chris Davis will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he's retired 1 away.
Third baseman, number
Stepping
13,
in, Manny Machado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Now batting.
It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting.
Mark Trumbo stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. J.J. Hardy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. A pause and the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is... Omar Infante makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman, Omar Infante.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Left side. Machado has it. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Paulo Orlando.
Paulo Orlando is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
This is line to left. Number 23 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Eric Hosmer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third.
Well, you know what he really wants to do is get this one airborne so he can at least drive in that runner from third. But he was nearly able to touch them all himself as he winds up with this ball off the wall out there, and he's going to cruise into second with an RBI double.
Here's Kendrys Morales as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. For Hosmer, another extra base hit to add to the total, now 19 on the year. That evens it up, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. Here comes Hosmer around third. The run scores from second.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up out there. And who can blame them? That's now 13 runs they've put up here so far. And that's going to make for some pretty happy folks in that clubhouse when this one's all over.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone.
Wow, tough play. And here's the numbers from his last appearance. And in a word, ugly. Boy, this guy just could never figure it out there, and he got hit with the loss and relief. And there's nothing else you can say. He deserved it.
Lionel Traxler will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Caleb Joseph will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Kennedy sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
Number 16 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Peter Moylan will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 47.
Number 16 will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out.
Now batting.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Number 23 stands in.
23.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The center fielder, number 10.
Adam Jones stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Lifted in the air out to center field. Orlando is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Chris Davis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he misses low with it. 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Orioles strand a couple. And as back here on the show, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Michael Givens will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 23 is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th.
Third baseman,
Christian Colon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Alcides Escobar will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Omar Infante to stand in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner on first with 2 away. That's inside. 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him.
Just checking.
2 out with the man at first. Drilled on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. KC leads this one 13-3. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. They can't get him out.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he lines this one out to center. In there, a base hit.
This is a tough task, facing a right-handed reliever with a good hard slider. He's not fazed by this pitch, and even on the inner half of the plate, drives this one for a solid base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
In there, 2-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Caleb Joseph is on deck. Runners are at first and second with one away. In the air, out to right. Ramirez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Caleb Joseph gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. To short, hit hard. Underhanded flip, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and they remain well behind. Paulo Orlando comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
He's set. Here it comes. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo calls for it. 1 down.
First baseman number 35.
Eric Hosmer stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Kendrys Morales gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Hanley Ramirez steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
3-0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Joaquin Soria will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Soria.
Number 16 will bat now 2 for 3 in the ballgame.
Has been solid at the plate for his team. One of the better performers in their lineup, I'd say.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ramirez going back, still going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, I got to tell you, that's not the way you're hoping to make an entrance into this ball game. First batter he faces, and bang! This ball just about leaves the yard, winds up hitting off the outfield wall, and now he's going to have to deal with a runner on second base.
Into the box now, number 23, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Ramirez. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he is in there.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Adam Jones stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on third. Two balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
2-1, here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Here's Chris Davis now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 2-1. Might want to stay away from that pitch in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, whatever that was, he's lucky to get another chance.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Here's Manny Machado now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Ready with the 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. And as you can see, they are way behind. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Brad Brock will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Lionel Traxler ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Alex Gordon is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Well, this has been a good start to an inning, but it's coming far too late to have any hope of salvaging things. And you can bet that guy there will have a word or two to say to his staff after this one's done.
Into the box now, Christian Colon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Royals are on top 13-3. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Mark Trumbo digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Set to deal on 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
And you can look no further than to the 5th inning to see where this game changed. A huge rally there put them well on their path to this victory.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that